Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Marie from the Birdie Briefing, and we are here today to talk about round 3 of the Standard Portland Classic, the LPGA tournament happening this weekend in Portland, Oregon. If you want to know what's going on, if you haven't been paying attention, go back and listen to our introductory episode, and then we have recaps of day 1 and 2. So you will be all caught up and ready for the big day on Sunday. But let's talk about what happened today. Today, the big news in solo first is Akie Iwai, one of the Iwai twin sisters, the rookies out of Japan. Unbelievable. Akie had a 64 today, which is the lowest score of the tournament so far. That's a -8 for those of you doing the math at home. Really, just unbelievable to watch today. She had an eagle on the 5th hole. She did have one bogey on 2, but otherwise she had 7 birdies. She made it look so easy, guys. It was crazy. She also had a major save on 12 when she hit a tree and then it bounced back in and she made that into a birdie somehow. The other big news today in solo second with -16, so 2 behind, is everyone's favorite Australian, Grace Kim. She had a 67 for the day. I think really what happened though was the most amazing eagle on 17. Kind of really unexpected. I swear she's a witch or something because sometimes these just go in. She has the magic touch, that's for sure. It was very much giving me Evian vibes. In her post-run interview, she did say that you can't force golf and ain't that the truth. So in solo third, we have Linn Grant with -14. So again, 2 behind Grace Kim, 4 behind Akie Iwai. But Linn, we did talk about her earlier. She is the Swedish phenom. She is 26 years old. She is 44th in the CME. She's definitely someone that we've been watching for a while. She had an eagle on 7. She's in good shape to challenge Akie and Grace for that top spot. We also have a solo person in 4th. That's Gurleen Kaur. She's the American, age 25, who was, 140th in the CMEs. She just had a 70 today, but she had done so well earlier in the tournament that she's still holding on and has -13 overall. Learned a little bit more about her. She's a first-generation American. Her parents are from India, and she's from the Houston area. So that's the American dream right there, guys. Your daughter becomes a sports phenom. So great for you, Gurleen. You've been really fun to watch. I look forward to seeing what you put together tomorrow. Tied for 5th, we have Gina Kim. That is the American woman that just got her card back. Wonderful watching her story arc this tournament. She had a 67 today, a bogey-free round, just doing that solid golf, getting it done. Really amazing. But tied with Gina Kim for 5th is Aditi Ashok, who I don't think we've talked about. She's Indian. She is 27 years old. She had a -7 today. She joined the tour in 2017. She's 95th in the CME. She's had 1 top 10 so far this year, and she's a 3-time Olympian. So Aditi, wonderful job. Welcome to the top 10. Tied for 7th, we have 4 big names that we're going to talk about, and they all have -11. So while that is amazing, they're still somehow 7 away from Akie. They have the work cut out for them if they want to rise the leaderboard tomorrow. But we have Rio Takeda. We talked about her in the first episode. She's that Japanese rookie who won the Blue Bay LPGA tournament this year. She's number 11 in the world. She had -6 today with an eagle on 7, so she's rising up. We also have Haeran Ryu. She is amazing. She's a Korean woman that won the Black Desert earlier this year. She had an ace, and it was on film. We got to watch it. I watched it live. It was amazing. It was on 16, which is where that Toyota Hole-in-One Challenge was. She got $50,000 towards a car. It's her first ace of the LPGA. It was 175 yards long, a par 3, and she used a long iron. So really amazing. Great job. Also tied for 7th with -11 is Chisato Iwai, Akie's sister, of course. We had talked about Chisato in an earlier episode. She had won the Mexican Riviera Maya Open at Mayakoba. She had -6 today with an eagle on 5, so she's putting in the work. She's still got quite a ways to go if she wants to catch up to her sister, but still a wonderful performance. And then the final person tied for 7th, a -11, is Lauren Coughlin, who we did not talk about. So let's spend a moment talking about her. She's an American woman. She is 32 years old. She is 20th in CME points and 14th in the Rolex rankings. If you follow the LPGA at all, you know who Lauren Coughlin is. Her rookie year was 2018. She's had 4 top 10s this year, and she's had about like $800,000 in earnings. So nothing to sneeze at by any means. Also, just one fun fact about Lauren Coughlin. We were both at the University of Virginia at the same time in 2011. I was in grad school finishing up. She was an undergrad, so no, we did not know each other, but still cool for me. Just a few other stories to talk about before we wrap things up. Jaylee 5, big news story on last episode. She finished the day tied for 11th, so she had -10. She shot 74. It looked like her nerves were maybe getting to her, but she's not out of it yet. She's still, she's 8 away from Akie, but that doesn't mean that she's not someone who can make her way into the top 10 before tomorrow's over. Brooke Henderson, the Canadian who was also looking so good the first few days, she is also tied for 11th with Jaylee at -10. So she's still in it, making her way. One of those top 10 spots could still be hers. And then I can't finish the day without talking about Rose Zhang. She is tied for 17th. And she had an eagle on the 8th hole. She's had an amazing tournament, and it's been wonderful to watch her come back. And that's it. That's all I have for you today. Round 3 was fun to watch. It felt like we didn't get to watch enough of it. I didn't get to watch Aditi play at all, which is disappointing, or Lauren Coughlin for that matter. Anyway, it would have been nice if I could have seen a little bit more of the tournament today, but that's okay because there's still tomorrow and I will follow along online. But if you want to watch tomorrow, the coverage on the Golf Channel is from 3 to 6 p.m. Central. That was your coverage of round 3 of the Standard Portland Classic LPGA tournament. I'm Marie from the Birdie Briefing, and I'm out.